Hello there everybody, Oymon here. Welcome back to Doom, what is probably going to be the final episode of Doom. I cannot believe we're already at the end so far. Ooh, lots of yummy pickups. Yes please, take all of that. Yummy pickups. So, we gotta get under one of these soul things. Presumably that's like, I mean yeah, look, you can clearly see there's the portal up there. That's what's powering it. And we gotta kill all of these things. And then we fight the final boss. Presumably, at least. Assuming there's a final boss. There'll be a final boss. Yeah, I know. Oh, look, it opens. Okay. Nope, not that. So. We go into that way. See, I didn't work out how to open up that door. I haven't done that yet. But I guess that's just one of those things, isn't it? Yeah, I noticed there's not much in the way of, like, secrets on this level. I mean, there are secrets. There are clearly 5 secrets there. But, I mean, there's no, like, pick-up secrets. There's no collectibles. Which is, I suppose last level, as it probably should be, but... one of those things, I guess. Down we go. See, again, why? Why aren't you open? What is the requirement for opening up these doors? There's no lever or anything around here. There's no... supposed to do something with the green fire, maybe? I don't know. It worries me that I don't know. Woo, don't go in the lava. Hi, what are you doing? Is that it? Is that what I was looking for? Oh, hey, cool. Yes, please. I'll happily take that, bad boy. I didn't see a thing like that kicking around the other one, though. You can't exactly go back and check. Doesn't quite work like that, unfortunately. Right. Off we go. Final area, I guess. I like we just stood there because he's like, his pathfinding couldn't find me. Whoa. His can. Okay, now. Where is... on the other side? Okay. Nice. Right. So, when do you say the kill him line? Anything? Nothing. You surprised me. Hello. Right. That'll work. Whoa. Hi. Fire up your ass. Yeah. Funny how my witty commentary completely goes to shit when I'm trying to shoot something. I love the super shotgun. Did I ever mention that? I've said this before, I like pretty much all the weapons in this game. I don't feel like I got a good sense out of the plasma rifle though. That was the only gun I can honestly say, I'm not so sure about that. Not to say that the plasma rifle was bad as such, it doesn't have the force and impact that the rest of these guns have. And you need that. You need that kind of force feedback with a good gun in a video game. I mean, I'm sure using it in real life would probably be perfectly fine. But this is a video game, and you need that kind of impact feeling on the screen in order to get that sense that, well, basically that you're actually impacting something. Stop running away from me. Okay. That worked. Oi! God damn it, stop moving! Oh, fine. Hi. Whoa, hello. Yeah, that works. Hi. God, I love that gun. The BFG is amazing. Considering it's an energy-based weapon, that's quite impressive. You kind of expect the BFG to be like just a really, really big rocket launcher. It's so much better than that. Right. Okay, pickup time. Wow, this could actually kind of be the end of the level. Wow. I must feel kind of sad. This game has been genuinely amazing. It's been frustrating. Don't get me wrong. This game has been frustrating as hell, ironically enough, at all time. At some times, even, get it right. Although it is kind of frustrating most of the time anyway, but you know what I mean. It's been a fun frustrating. There is a big difference between frustrating but enjoyable and frustrating but just frustrating. You know, anybody who plays games on a regular basis can tell you that. You know, like the people who say like Dark Souls, I was like, oh my god, it's great that it hands its ass to you. I've never liked the difficulty in Dark Souls because the difficulty in Dark Souls seems unfair. I'm not saying it is unfair, but it seems unfair, and that's the difference. It's a lot of it is about perception. That wasn't a good sound. Ooh. Hey, look, it worked. And it's all falling apart. Who was that laughing? Was that who I think it was? It better not have been who I think it was. It's probably who I think it was, wasn't it? I think we're going in there. Hello! Is that it then? Is this just the end of the game? Or is there... Can I go back around and do more stuff? In like the previous areas of the game? Doesn't look like it, does it? Well, that's a shame. I was kind of hoping maybe it would let me loop back around or something, and I guess not. Gee, this is gonna go well, isn't it? I wonder what's gonna happen down here. Right. Let's make sure I'm ready for everything. So we've got the shotgun. What we've got? We've got the explosive shot. We've got the charged burst. I'm probably not going to use that one. Plasma rifle. We got stun bomb and heat blast. Probably heat blast if I had to pick one. And we know we got the missiles on that. That's the one I like on that. The rocket launcher. We've got remote detonation and lock-on burst. I think I'll have the lock-on. Super shotgun doesn't have one. Gauss cannon. We got what we like on that. Chain gun. Pretty sure we got what we like on that too. So yeah, I think that's everything. We've only got 2 ammo for the BFG. That's unfortunate, but maybe we'll get lucky. Right, let's go in with you, I think. Banzai! Oh, there's one right there. Oh, hello, it is you. Oh, she didn't look too happy, does she?
They promised me so much.
I'm sure there's a lesson in here about dealing with the devil. Ooh. We did final boss time. Whoa. Right. Why am I fighting Krang from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Whoa, okay. It's lasers. Whoa, did you just turn upside down? Okay. That's the thing, I suppose. It's the... Oh, that's not good. What's she doing? Right, note to self, aim for the brain. Don't aim for anything else. Kind of pointless. I am not expecting to do this first time, guys, so don't worry about that in the slightest. Oh, okay, hang on. Whoa, okay, that's a thing. I didn't know you could do that. No. What the hell was that? I am so humped. What the heck? Hang on a minute. What the hell's with... Oh, I see. Have any more left? No, I don't. I'm not quite sure how the hell you're meant to dodge that, because it's like, well... Yeah, see, I don't understand how you're meant to dodge that. It's like, the floor is electric, so you jump on the pillars for safety, and then the pillars get spikes through them, and you can't step on the floors, so I've got to work that one out. Maybe there's like only a brief moment where they're both active, and you're supposed to like jump off at the last second or something, I don't know. Right. Really? I don't know what those are. I missed. How the hell do you miss with the BFG for crying out loud? Again? Ow. I could be wrong. Did they make the game easier if you die on a boss? Then it does that. I see. There is a very brief window you can do that. What are you doing? Or are you just dying right now? No, what is that? Come on, almost got you. I got you. Nice. I really hope that wasn't part 1 of 2. I didn't have any ammo for that. Sweet. Hey, knee deep in the dead, and who's next? I guess that was it? Ooh. I guess we go back. Nice. Hello.
You've won. It's over. You stopped the invasion and closed the portal. But it's come at a price. Argent, Vega, this entire operation. You see, I've watched you work. Come to understand your motivation. You think the only way is to kill them all, leave nothing behind. And you may be right. But we can't just shut it all down. Without Argent energy, it will be worse. I don't expect you to agree. But with this, we can continue our work. I am not the villain in this story. I do what I do because there is no choice.
Rerouting tether coordinates complete.
Our time is up. I can't kill you, but I won't have you standing in our way. Until we see each other again.
Haha. Yeah. I mean, I was genuinely expecting a boss fight against him at some point, but I guess he was the good guy. He just wasn't a good guy. Well, no, he was a good guy. He wasn't just... How to put it? He was on the side of good because he did want to stop the demons, but he wasn't on our side. That's the difference. Ooh. Nice. So, final thoughts? I friggin' loved that game. Don't get me wrong, like I said, it was frustrating and there were moments where I was genuinely annoyed at some of the things that happened in the game. I do feel most of the frustration was me. You know, it's like I made mistakes and got frustrated at myself kind of thing, you know? Gameplay, fantastic. This had some of the best gunplay I've seen in a first-person shooter for a long time. Like the retro style aesthetic of like constant movement, you know, no real bobbing and no ducking and no things like that. Just move and shoot. Like, no reloading as well. That's very old school. And obviously, you know, it had the open levels with the secrets hidden around all over the place and all that stuff. Really, really well designed. Amazing. It blended the idea of the old school type of game, like the original Doom and games like it back in the day, like Duke Nukem 3D and other games like that. There were a lot of them. I can't think of many off the top of my head. I didn't really play that era of first-person shooters very much. And it took the ideas of those, you know, the sort of the open-ish levels, but slightly linear because it wants to lead you on a path with all the secrets scattered around, and combined it with more modern takes on, you know, first-person shooters that we expect these days. You know, a little more emphasis on an actual narrative story. There's, you know, like NPCs and characters that are helpful or a hindrance to you, rather than just run around the level and kill everything, or just run around the level and find the exit, you know. And of course, it brought things back. It had the you had the key cards, which was, again, you know, it's a classic thing from back in the old days. So this amazing blending of old and new was just fantastic. I really hope that they're going to make a sequel, because I mean, obviously it sets up for a sequel, because, like, you know, Haynes, whatever the hell his name was, still around. Got the Crucible thing. What's going to happen next? Big question mark. I think in and of itself, this is a nice little encapsulated story. It would be interesting to see where they take the series, because I think in terms of basic gameplay, I don't know if there's much they could add. I mean, they could add different weapons, and they could add new upgrades, new types of secrets perhaps. But I think in terms of basic gameplay, if they do a sequel, more of the same, they really don't need to change all that much. I mean, you know, they can tweak and refine everything, so it's good fun, but, you know, I think at the end of the day, this was pretty complete. They clearly spent... Okay, that's adorable. They clearly spent, like, a long time perfecting this. I mean, since Doom 3, I don't know. What did ID work on? I know they did Rage, and that recently got a sequel announced for some reason. I mean, the first Rage was weird. It was a decent first-person shooter, I will say that. The first Rage was a decent first-person shooter. Not amazing, but decent. Combined with a stunningly mediocre driving. Like, it's absolute average, the driving in Rage. It really, really is. And combined with an abysmal story that has a great setup, but just uses it badly to deliver this boring, generic fucking, oh, there's this guy, he's created a dystopian future bullshit. I couldn't give a flying fuck about the story in Rage. I'm curious what they're going to do with the second one. Like, no idea at all. If they're even going to connect it to the first game in the slightest. But anyway, yeah. So they did work on Rage, and the shooting in Rage was pretty good. And I believe ID worked alongside Bethesda on Fallout 4. I think I heard that after they announced it. So I don't know if it's ID or if it's id. I'll switch between the two as I'm speaking. I'm sure I will. So they have always been a shooting company. You know, they did Doom 3, and I kind of liked Doom 3. It's kind of showing its age now a bit. But Doom 3, it had its good moments. You know, it was good fun. But this Doom completely blows, I think, every Doom game previously out of the water. And I think that's kind of why they called it Doom rather than Doom 4, which technically it is. Because it is just really, really, really good fun. This was absolutely amazing. It was a fantastic game. Curious what other things they can do. I know there's no story-based DLC. I know there's multiplayer DLC. I don't think I even own it. Or maybe I can't remember if I bought, like, the complete pack or whatever it was when I bought this. So, yeah. So I think in general, this is probably going to be the end of the series for Doom, unless the sequel comes out, in which case I'll probably buy it outright and play it, because more of the same, yes please. Like I said, I'm not sure what they could improve on. Like I said, maybe just tweaking the weapons, you know, giving you newer or different weapons, you know, doing new upgrades and things like that. But yeah, basic gameplay. Oh, sorry, I got the hiccup suddenly. Basic gameplay is just great. You know, they could tweak it, they could work on it, and they could maybe add more, but they shouldn't change what they've got here. It's a good system. One of the things that actually I was just reading the credits, it said about the snap map. It's got a map maker. I may have a play around with that, because I love. If you've ever played like Time Splitters 2 or Time Splitters 3, I can't remember if the first one had a map maker. I think it did, but I could be wrong about that. But the map maker in the Time Splitters series was always great fun to play with. So I may have a play around with the snap map and just see what, if anything, of fun I can make. I don't know how it works. I've never looked into it, so I'll have to mess around with that in my own time. And I am definitely going to play through this again. I really want to go back to like the very beginning and find all those secrets and stuff that I missed. I think that would be really, really good fun. I want to go for 100% or as near to it as I can. I don't necessarily know if I'll bother with all those challenges and all that stuff, but I certainly want to find all the secrets, because that's the kind of person I am. I like finding the secrets. It's why I like Metroid games. I don't know how much longer these credits have got, so I guess I'll just keep rambling for a bit. I know are we over time? No, we're not over time yet, actually. So I think with fighting the boss and then watching the credits roll, this should take us to about half an hour. So it's a pretty good episode. So yeah, just in general, I thoroughly enjoyed this game. Additional contributors. So we're getting to the end of the credits here. Yeah, so the game was fantastic. I think I've rambled on about that enough. I hope you've enjoyed my Let's Play. I know it's probably not been as amazing commentary as normal, because when it gets really into the really tricky fights, especially in the latter episodes, I know I tended to go quiet because I was concentrating. I did try to keep talking, but it's hard to talk when, you know, like mentally you want to focus on other things. You know, like you want to focus on killing things and you want to focus on not dying yourself. So, yeah, I think it went well, though. I think it went well. I know I died, like, a bunch of times throughout the whole thing. To be honest, I died more to the environment at the beginning of the game than I did to the demons. Although, eventually, I got a hang of the environment stuff, and it was the demons that started killing me towards the end. Because, seriously, at the end of the game, those waves just got long-winded. You know, it wasn't a matter of... It was a matter of sheer numbers rather than anything else. Like, when, you know, in the I Am Vega level... I do think it was interesting, actually. I mentioned it in the last episode. It was interesting that Doom Guy saved Vega. Like, he backed Vega up. So, presumably that would lead into, like, a sequel. Like, he's got Vega's AI and could probably use him to stop Haynes or Hayden or whatever the hell his name was. I can never remember. So... I can see a lot of stuff that are probably going to be set up for the sequel, which I think is great. You know, the fact... I don't mind games planning for a sequel. It depends on entirely how it's done, though. Like, that ending felt satisfying. You got to fight a really big boss. You basically killed the person behind all the bad stuff that was happening to you. You stopped the demons. So it felt like, yeah, you've accomplished something. Because there are a lot of games that just kind of... run out of steam without feeling like, yes, okay, I've completed this or I've done this, you know? So I think it's fine. I think it's great fun. And I don't mind it. And I would be curious to see where they go with a sequel. So I don't know how much more of these credits there are left. I mean, I could skip them, I suppose, but God almighty, how much more is there? This is like waiting for Little Nightmares to end. I don't know if you've ever seen any of the really early versions of Little Nightmares. I think what happened, my only assumption, I've actually looked at the credits. See, a lot of people who the credit run of Little Nightmares, it went on for like hours, like literally 40 to 50 minutes, the credits for Little Nightmares roll, because it goes by really, really slowly. But on the credits of Little Nightmares, you can control the speed by pressing up or pressing down. Pressing up slows them, pressing down speeds them up. And what I think it is because at the end of the game, you are walking upstairs. You kind of instinctively hold up, and so it starts the credits off slowly because you've been holding up. And I think it's, a lot of people don't know you can just hold down to press it. I've seen some videos of people just freaking out at how long the credits were for that game. But yeah, the credits for this game are going on. We're pretty much at about half an hour now, so I'll skip the credits. I'll skip them. It's only credits. I'm sure we can thing. But yeah, I think I'm definitely gonna have a play around with the snap map feature, and I'm probably gonna go back into the campaign. I'm wondering if it so you can't continue the game, but you can mission select, rune trial select, classic maps, collectibles. Maybe the collectibles I got. See, I missed a whole bunch of these because it's like, because I wasn't really paying attention to all of them, but these are cute little things. That's nice. So that's good. You can play classic maps. Yeah, these are the two that I have unlocked. You can mission select. So there you go. So this is what I'll be doing with my time in the future. Although I've got other games I want to play on as well. So yeah, I don't know if they're planning any story-based DLC like single-player stuff, or if they're planning any or you know, if they're simply going to move on to a sequel. I guess we'll see. If they do plan any story DLC, I might play it. I might not. Probably if they do that, by the time that comes out, I'll have moved on to other things. So that's it for Doom. I cannot for the life of me remember what I've got slated to play next. So we'll see that when we come to the next episode. So thank you all for watching, everybody. Please remember, you can leave a comment if you liked this Let's Play in this series and whatever you want to call it. Please like the video as well. Always helps. You can follow me here on YouTube. If you hit the subscribe button, please remember to hit the bell button. I also have a Twitter account. It's linked on the main page of my YouTube. I also stream on Twitch every single Saturday at 3 p.m. GMT, whatever that translates to for you in America or wherever it is you live around the world. You can follow me on Twitch as well. Again, link is on my main thing. So please do all that good stuff if you've liked what you've seen. If you haven't, leave a comment and let me know how you think I can improve, because I'm not going to stop and I'm not going to go away, but I am always looking to improve my abilities, you know, to think, how can I get better? You know, should I talk about certain elements of things? Should I talk maybe less? Am I talking too much? Let me know what you think I'm doing right and what you think I'm doing wrong, because I'm always interested in doing more stuff like that. So aside from that, I will see the next video series, whatever that ends up being. I can't remember. I've got it lined up. I've got like a list, but I can't remember what it actually is I'm going to be doing next. So see you in the next one, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.